familiar feeds from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. Trey Tucker to return it. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Good. 180. Stop.
We give to Irving to start this drive. And it's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
20.
Baker now from the gun. He's got Emeka Egbuka. Gets some space around midfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So 20 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. By man, he's in the clear. Keeps it moving. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead right away. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, it's still basically a full 17 games to go, but so far, so good.
Pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. You can't do it much better than that.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Pennick's going to throw straight away. His first throw is an interception. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Like, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. And bring the tight end left. Mayfield now from the gun. This one's caught. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
180.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and goal, Tampa Bay.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. Tight end in motion left.
180!
Irving will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal.
King! 180!
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 13-0 lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Agnew on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go!
Penix. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
65! 19! Let's go now! Go!
They go play action. Here's Penix. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 1-score game. Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Falcons 7. Bradley Pinion.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Tucker now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Hurry!
They'll send him over right.
Stop!
First down throw here. Mayfield. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. Hit almost as he caught it. Does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bucs have the first. We've set of downs from 37.
First down.
Irving gets it on the draw. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises They don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Offense to the line for second down. Quickly out to the right, complete. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by, I love this name, Devon Diablo. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. He's got room to roam. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons parlay the interception into points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Tucker now on the return. Things going well so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Now they send their back in motion right. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Throwing again is Baker. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Parker Phillips with the pick. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge, huge results for your team.
Past the 20, and he's finally brought down at the 9.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That throw intended for Drake London. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Penix here from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Robinson. And this is going to end behind a line. A great stop down in close. So let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Tucker now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed over the middle. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
From the gun, Mayfield. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. What a dive! I think he caught it! Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
180! Hurry!
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Mayfield to throw again. Buys time, rolling right. Coming in the goal line. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 2nd quarter lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. His return starts at the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st down, here's Penix. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Making the tackle, Shelby Harris.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. Buying some time right. Now he'll fire deep. He's headed back towards the... That's grabbed inside the 30. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. Drake London with the touchdown.
first thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? So
he whiffs on the extra points. No good. So keep this a 2-point ball game.
Friendly Indian set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Running back sent in motion. First and 10, it's Mayfield. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
you want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, here's Baker. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So it's second down coming up. Motioning the tight end now. Throwing again on second and 10. Mayfield. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
First down from the 42. Mayfield now from the gun. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Baker now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried to get it to Chris Olave. And it's third down now.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. No throw, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Mecca Buka, the intended target. Fourth down, coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And just a yard here before this play goes out. It's second and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Penix working from the gun. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, Penix. Jump off, caught by his back. Now first down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Third down, give to Robinson. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All set now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Staying with Robinson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
To the air with Penix. On the move, hit it right. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Ready, go. Set go.
The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. All twitched up. They were ready to get it on 3rd and inches, but now a much different situation awaiting them after that false start.
On for the field goal.
The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that throws the lead to 5.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. One last play before the break. First plays a design run, and he gives himself up after a short gain. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Penix now to throw. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 30-yard line.
On second down, Robinson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Penix on third down. That one's caught by Mooney. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36. They'll run the draw with Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
36-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Penix to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throw here, third down. And is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions, and now push them to fourth down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Back to throw it. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. Gets his way through a tackle. He'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Hey, alert 33. Regular.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Forced out to his right. Into the hands of Olave. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Irving here from the gun. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
Right side, this is Ibuka. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3-7.
Third down, here's Mayfield. He completes it in traffic. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
They're going for this from just a few yards out. They could get a touchdown or a first down here. Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it. Brock, they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. There he goes on the right side. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And he's in. It's an 11 touchdown. The Falcons hold an 11-point advantage. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
The double whammy of this one, Kate, is just where they were on the field. Mentally, defensively, it's almost like an 8-point swing, going from the chance of a safety in one end zone to watching them celebrate in the other one.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons push the lead up to 12.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Tucker now on the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
180!
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Flush down out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Set. 180! Stop!
Throwing again is Baker. Completed to his running back. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
King!
Mayfield looking to throw on this 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Chris Olave. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
Not the biggest game, but exactly what they needed. Just get the first down and keep this drive rolling.
First down from the 42. Caught quick right side. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Offense in a hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Setting up the screen. It's Olave. And they haul him zone. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
16 more yards. There's a first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
We're 33. Hurry.
Kick the running back in motion. First down throw here. Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. Has room into the secondary. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers trim the deficit down to 5.
Buccaneers 28.
Making this a 5-point ball game. They kick it off. Here's Agnew on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Lays out left side. He gets it. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Falcon first down. It only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton. Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Penix here from the gun. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
From the gun on 3rd, Penix. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Trying for it with Penix. Throw is caught by the back. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. That was a big 3-yard gain because instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first. Shotgun snap. He'll give to Robinson. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Buccaneers' 43-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. Oh no, the ball is loose. But it looked like a Falcon swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they have this one well contained. So there's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Hurry, hurry! What's that?
Baker now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Mayfield now from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Regular.
Running back sent in motion.
What's that?
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. That's completed right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Hey, alert 33. What's that?
Once more, it's Mayfield. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Let's go.
Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Short pass ball in. He has room past the 25. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in, getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Headed out right. He's keeping it. It looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the gun, Mayfield. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 4th-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
The extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game. Motion the tight end over. Mayfield's going to look to throw this. And this is caught, so a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math is pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, it's certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix getting out to his left. Now here he goes. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Throwing now on first down, Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And now they face second down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons trail by a field goal. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he is to throw. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And that is not something this offense could afford, Brock. That's going to bring up 4th and long.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish.
Intercepted by the Buccaneers. It's a turnover on downs.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Setting up the screen here for Harrison. And he's brought down after a short gain. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Setting up to pass. Colt with the catch. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Buccaneers.
King! Watch out!
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
We're drawn up for it. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Watch out!
On the give, this is Irving. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. Has a hole left, room to run. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. To the air with Penix. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Now to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. That one's caught by Mooney. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here he goes, one final shot. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.